Life is Strange, an unforgettable video game that left a lasting mark on the gaming community, to put it simply. This was originally released on January 30th in 2015. This game was developed by the talented team at Don't Nod Entertainment and was published by Square Enix. This single-player narrative adventure offered a fresh and innovative experience that resonated with players worldwide. Its unique gameplay mechanics, emotionally charged storyline, and distinct art style created an atmospheric and captivating journey that really stood out from other titles of its time, and titles today as well, about 8 years later. At its core, Life is Strange is a choice-driven game, putting the player in control of Max Caulfield, a photography student at Blackwell Academy. As Max navigates the ups and downs of her academic life and her return to her hometown of Arcadia Bay, players soon discover a mesmerizing twist. Max possesses the power to actually rewind time. This newfound ability introduces an intriguing gameplay mechanic that significantly impacts the narrative. You are faced with critical decisions that shape the entire story and directly influence the relationships with other characters, as well as the ultimate outcome of the entire game. Now, throughout the game, you forge a powerful connection with Max and her best friend Chloe Price. The genuine bond between the character is portrayed exceptionally well, evoking a range of emotions as you witness your friendship, vulnerability, and the challenges that you face together. The organic growth of your relationship forms the emotional backbone of the game, adding depth and resonance to the overall experience, to be completely honest with you. The setting of Arcadia Bay plays an integral role in the story, with its picturesque landscapes, hidden secrets, and mysterious occurrences. The developers masterfully craft an atmosphere that immerses players in the small town's charm while hinting at darker undercurrents beneath the surface. As the plot unfolds, you are drawn into a web of intrigue, uncovering hidden truths and exploring themes of friendship, lost identity, and the consequences of your own choices. With its episodic structure, the game encourages you to immerse yourselves in a narrative akin to a captivating TV series or book. Each episode brings new revelations, challenges, and dilemmas, further deepening the attachment to the characters and the worlds they inhabit. It allows you to really reflect on your decisions, discuss theories, and eagerly await the next chapter of the game, generating an engaged and active community of Life is Strange fans. Now, the art style of Life is Strange is undeniably distinctive, opting for an almost hand-drawn and painterly experience rather than aiming for hyper-realism. The creative choice complements the game's themes, in my opinion, as Max's passion for photography and art comes to life through the visuals of the game. The art direction successfully captures the essence of Arcadia Bay and the emotions of the characters, enhancing the overall experience and reinforcing the game's identity as a work of interactive art. I really do think the art style is really nice. Of course, it's not for everyone, but I think it's really unique, and I think that is a good thing. One of the strong points with the game, to be honest. It works really well. It is really great, and you can't go wrong with the art of Life is Strange. Of course, yeah, not the most graphically advanced game, but even the latest ones, Life is Strange True Colors, the art style hasn't really changed. It stayed the same, but it just looks a bit more, a bit more fresh with the newer games. But even with the oldest games from 2015, it is definitely really nice, and it still holds up in 2023 with no problem at all. No complaints in terms of the graphics of the game. They work well, they're unique. Of course, they're not hyper realistic or anything like that, like we said, but they don't have to be. It really works well for the style of the game and really captures the photography and art style of Max's passion, which I think works well. Yeah, they really complement each other nicely, and I have no complaints in terms of the graphics of Life is Strange. Now, Life is Strange received critical acclaim and numerous accolades upon its release. Its thought-provoking narrative, coupled with the impactful choices and character-driven gameplay, earned it a dedicated fan base and a place among the most beloved modern adventure games that we see today. This game still easily compares with the latest titles. This is always up there, it's always a popular game, and it's still really well thought of even in 2023. All these many years later, and it's still a top game and still feels like a new game. It doesn't feel old, it doesn't feel outdated, it works well on the latest consoles and PC. No complaints at all in terms of how it holds up, to be honest, in this generation of games. Now, the first episode alone garnered overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam, which of course is the best you can get over on Steam, so you know that's when something is good. And this really set the stage stage for the game's continued success all these years later with the following games. Now, in the years following its release, the Life is Strange franchise expanded with additional titles, which includes the prequel Before the Storm, the sequel Life is Strange 2, and True Colors, which introduced a new protagonist, Alex. Now, the remastered collection brought updated graphics and improvements to the original game, making that art style even more unique, and also preserving its legacy for a new generation of players, so younger people actually get to experience a new version of this game, getting an even better experience than there was before, so you really can't go wrong with the remastered version of Life is Strange. Now, as we reflect on Life is Strange in 2023, 8 years after its debut, the question of its impact and worth still stands. Undoubtedly, the game's legacy endures and its themes remain relevant in contemporary society. The exploration of personal struggles, the consequences of our choices, and the significance of genuine connections with others continue to resonate with players across generations. Now, for those who have yet to experience Life is Strange, its lasting influence speaks volumes, and its value as a piece of interactive storytelling. Even in a constantly evolving gaming landscape, this title simply remains a timeless and cherished gem, offering an emotional and thought-provoking journey that will really stay with you way past the credits of the game. The story is amazing, the graphics in my opinion are amazing, the controls are great, the gameplay is great, there is nothing negative to be honest about Life is Strange. The worst thing I can say about Life is Strange is that it ends. It has an ending, which of course in my opinion you don't want the game to end. It really is that good. It's up there with one of the best games I've ever played. You really can't go wrong with everything about this game. The narrative, the graphics, like I've already mentioned, everything is just amazing. I really can't give it enough praise. Now, in conclusion, Life is Strange's unique blend of narrative, gameplay, and artistry solidifies its status as an iconic and impactful game. As we continue to discuss and celebrate the game in 2023, it is a testament to its enduring appeal and a reminder of the powerful connections that video games really can forge between players and the characters that they inhabit. Whether you are a seasoned fan or a newcomer to the series, Life is Strange really does promise an unforgettable and enriching experience that stands the test of time. So, if you have yet to embark on this remarkable journey, take the leap and really immerse yourself in the mysteries of Arcadia Bay, and I promise you this, you will not be disappointed. And there we go, that is Life is Strange in 2023. That's basically a review of the game in 2023, going over why you should play it and why it is still amazing, and just overall going over, the positives, since there really aren't many negatives. I couldn't make a full video about the negatives, since to be honest, there really aren't any. So yeah, that does just about wrap up things here. That is Life is Strange in 2023, and why you should still play it all these years later. Now, on screen, you are seeing a link to a different video. Hit the link on the screen if you are interested in watching that.